And welcome to Did the Bible Blunder? I'm Warner Wolverson. The question for the evening is, does the Bible incorrectly identify bats as birds? Tonight we have a special panel discussion format added to the usual guest spots. First, for the affirmative, we once again welcome the head of the Free-Thinking Atheist Response Team, Dork Darkins. Mr. Darkins, I trust you had a safe journey this time?
Yeah, no flats. I walked all the way from Tipperary.
You did? But that's on the other side of the ocean, is it not?
Yeah, I walked on the bottom and held my breath.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Darkins. And now, once again, for the other side of the question, Dr. Annabelle Martzer. Good to see you again, Dr. Martzer.
A pleasure as always, Warner.
Now, Mr. Darkins, it was you who insisted that tonight's venue include a panel, correct?
Yeah, Warner, I mean, not to complain or anything, but that lady does have 3 PhDs, so I hired an expert panel to help on this one. Can you introduce them now?
But of course, Mr. Darkins. With us tonight also to help answer the question, our 3 panelists. First, from Guadalajara, Mexico, research biologist and specialist in bat behavior, Dr. Hector Guano. Dr. Guano, how are you?
Oh, hello. Just fine, thank you.
Also joining us from Transylvania, a bat expert, Count Vladimir Blog. Count Blog, I hope you are well.
Yes, doing bloody good, Warner. Thank you very much.
And finally, from Gotham City,
I'm Batman.
yes, of course. Welcome, Batman. Now then, Mr. Darkins, please tell us, why do you think the Bible blundered?
Well, that's pretty easy, Warner. Check this out.
Well, that does seem to pose an issue. Let's see what our panel says. Dr. Guano.
Oh my, yes. Bats are definitely not birds. They are mammals, which is an entirely different order of animal.
Thank you. Count?
A bat? A bird? That's... Wait a minute. Ridiculous.
Thank you. Mr. Batman.
Any sissy who calls me a bird is gonna get his head cracked open.
Ah, thank you. Well, Dr. Martzer, what do you have to say about all this?
Well, Warner, the explanation is really rather simple.
I see. Let's see what our panel thinks. Dr. Guano?
Well, it is certainly true that the modern scientific classification scheme was not invented until hundreds of years after the time of the Bible, and the bat certainly does have wings. So, it is not a scientific classification, but I can hardly say it is wrong.
Thank you. Count?
So it is saying nothing more than that the bat has wings? That's... Wait a minute. That's true.
Thank you. Mr. Batman.
Works for me, Warner.
Hey, wait a paid you guys to be my panel. Paid us? We haven't seen a dime from you yet, chump.
That is so. And also, no one gave you a guarantee that we'd support anything and everything you'd say.
Huh? Oh yeah? And you can all forget being paid.
I wouldn't count on that.
Do you guys take MasterCard?
Well, I suppose that concludes our discussion. Mr. Darkins and panel members, thank you. Dr. Martzer, thank you again as well. Until next time, this is Warner Walrusson. On behalf of the crew here at Did the Bible Blunder, thank you. And